That's the beauty of everything. You don't know the outcome of everything, but you do have the base. So as long as you can transform the base, you can transform your whole growth. Hello my beautiful souls, my name is Makira. If you don't know me, well, you probably don't know me. Latest videos on my channel. As a matter of fact, all my videos on my channel, and while you're at it, you should definitely like, comment, and subscribe. Today, I am presenting to you with a how to be positive and how to get rid of your negative thoughts while I'm painting. This is a special video because I've never painted with y'all on the screen, so I think y'all will enjoy this video, even though I did choose the wrong freaking day to do it because it is windy as ever and this stuff will keep falling. My paint's already drying, but oh well. Since you already know why I'm like this, why this is right here, I do want to ask you guys, how's your day going? I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and if you're not, repeat your positive affirmations. If you're not, meditate. You know, take the time to make sure your day is good before you put your energy out into somebody else. Without further ado, let's just hop straight into this video because I have a lot that I want to say. And the question was how to get rid of my negative thoughts. First, you can't get rid of your negative thoughts because negative thoughts will always lie in your mind. Your mind is very elaborate, it's very sophisticated, so thoughts will always come whether they're negative or they're positive. So you can't ever get rid of them, but you can do something to transform them into something beautiful. And if y'all wondering what I'm painting, I actually can't explain what I'm painting until I'm done painting it. Just know that it's about to look really good, okay? But anyways, back on the train of thought. You can't ever get rid of a negative thought, but what you can do is turn it into a positive thought. If you always think toxic and be like, oh, I want to get rid of this negative thought, so I'm going to stop thinking about it, you won't ever stop thinking about that negative thought. In fact, you will think about that negative thought more because you're going to be thinking about the negative thought, and you're going to be thinking like, can I stop thinking this, if that makes sense. So you got to get that through your mind first, that you can't get rid of your negative thought, but you can transform it. And if you always think like, I'm just going to stop thinking this negative thought, you're going to become a hoarder with your emotions because all you're going to do is bottle those emotions up. When feeling those emotions are very important for your thought process. If you just don't feel those emotions of anger or that emotion of negativity, then you will never get over that thought. And if you just want to hide it or not even acknowledge it, then you are just hoarding your emotions, which creates dis-ease, anxiety, and such things like that. So what you do is you break through that negative thought, which first of all, you got to think of what you're even thinking about. If you don't even know what caused this negative thought, then how can you get rid of it? You can't get rid of a negative thought. Let me remind you all of that. You have to think, what caused this negative thought to come to mind? The number one negative thought, I'm not going to say the number one negative thought that everybody gets because I don't know how everybody thinks, but a common negative thought is that you're not good enough. Whenever you think that you are not good enough, it empowers you and it takes over your body. And then you start to feel like you're not good enough. So that negative thought did not only stay a thought, it transmuted into action. And it transmuted into emotions. Emotions are energy in motion. You can't ever get rid of emotions. You can only go through these emotions because energy doesn't disappear, how I mentioned in my last video. So once you get that thought that you're not good enough, what you have to do is ask yourself, why am I not good enough? And then here comes the critical thinking, or here comes you breaking down the thought process of that negative thought to turn it into a positive thought. That's the first thing you have to do is acknowledge whatever you're thinking, and then you start to break down the thought process of that. So, well, I'm probably not good enough because I'm not pretty. Why do you think you're not pretty? Because this girl's prettier than me. Why do you think that girl is prettier than you? Because society portrays her as the beauty standard. Whenever you say that society portrays her as the beauty standard, that's where you can start picturing where your thought is coming from. It's coming from society. So now you start to ask the questions. I'm sorry, you guys, it's windy ASF. So now you figured out where it came from. It came from society. So now you have to ask yourself questions like, why are you letting society determine how pretty you are? Because we live in a messed up society these days where we can't truly be ourselves. Why can't you truly be yourself? Because society doesn't like this. Why are you going off of what society like and not what yourself like? Because I want to be seen. I want to be known. I want to be acknowledged. Why do you want to be acknowledged so bad? Why can't you acknowledge yourself? Because I like the feeling of knowing that I am important. Why can't you remind yourself that you are important? Because I don't feel that I am important. Why don't you feel that? You see where I'm going with this? I can go on and on with the questions, but sooner or later you get to the base of that negative thought, and then you'll think like, now you're looking back at this negative thought and all the questions that you just asked yourself. Now you can look back at it like, but is this really bad? Is this bad that society don't like people like me? Is this bad that she is the beauty standard of society and not me? Is this bad that I am more unique than her? Is this bad? Is this negative thought really a negative thought? Or is it just yourself criticizing you because of the outlook of society? Now that you have that in mind, you can start to think of all the positive things that you can say about yourself. And positive affirmations, meditations are really good for this, because if you don't think you're good enough, you remind yourself that you are good enough and that you are here for a divine reason. Your presence has purpose. So whenever you eliminate that negative thought with a positive thought or even gratitude, instead of thinking negative, you could turn that into gratitude, and you can start to think like, hey, I'm grateful that I don't look like her, because I don't want to look like everybody else. I actually want to be in my own skin, in my own body, and have my unique way of living. So you can be grateful that you are yourself and you're not what everybody else likes. You can be grateful that you are beautiful. You can be grateful that you are filled with abundance. You are abundant. You can start to change all of your negative thoughts by just doing that thought process that I just went over with you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm definitely not going to finish this painting in this video because I don't even like... This is hard multitasking. Have y'all seen that I'm just rambling? Now, you are happy that you feel like you aren't enough for society, because that's where it came from, society. You are happy that you're not enough for society because you are enough for you. Remind yourself, I am enough. I am beautiful. I have the greatest potential. I am strong. I am intelligent. I am powerful. I am divine. I am here for a divine purpose. I am overfilled with love, and my love overflows to anybody around me. Repeat them every day just to cover up the negative thoughts. You're not getting rid of them because you can't. Negative thoughts are normal. You can think negative all the time but still be the happiest person, because you can eliminate, with quotation marks, those negative thoughts with positive thoughts. So negative thoughts, everybody gets them. Everybody gets self-doubts. Everybody gets self-insecurities. You have the capability to control your mind. If you think about it, your mind is really an alien, because it's this creature living inside of your own skin, inside of your own body, that has the ability to control you, control how you think, control how you move, control how you breathe, control how you blink. But you can have control over your own mind, with your soul, with your heart. If you feel more than you think, that means you're taking over your ego. Have y'all ever watched the cartoon SpongeBob, where the episode where Plankton was controlling the fake Mr. Krabs? That's basically how your mind is doing. It's controlling your body. Your body is not yours. It's actually this mind, and your soul is just living in this body. But one thing you can't do is let your mind take over you. You have to control your mind so your universe can lead you to places. You can't get rid of those negative thoughts because your mind will always be here. You can't get rid of your mind because you won't be alive. So these things are completely normal. You just have to remind yourself that these are normal. And whenever you catch yourself saying a negative thought, that's when you actually have the capability to turn it into a positive thought. I'm sorry, you guys. I had to paint some of this off of camera because it is coming together. It is coming together real nice. I'm just doing the outline of it. This is black is definitely not going to be the color. I just like to have a foundation. Just like how your negative thoughts have a foundation of the negative thoughts. If you think about it, everything is connected in the world. Have you ever thought about it? If you think about it, the leaves have the same lines as your veins. Everything is connected. That's why I just connected negative thoughts with painting, because once you outline your painting, you are creating your foundation of a beautiful artwork. Negative thoughts are your foundation of your beautiful growth, of your beautiful end result, of your beautiful success. Without the negativity or without the positivity, you will never grow. You have to go through the ups and downs of life in order to achieve your true success. Everything won't be smooth like this paint, because there are some curvy lines. Y'all see where I'm going with this? Everything is connected. Once you catch yourself thinking a negative thought, you have to turn it into positivity, and you have to turn it into something where you can make a bet on yourself, like, hey, no, I can do this. Oh, I can't do this? No, I can do this. Now I'm going to do it, because just because this mind said I couldn't. You have to prove yourself wrong whenever you think a negative thought. So basically my painting is a girl face smearing into this face, and her face is dripping. I don't think y'all can see the paint drips, but her face is dripping. And her nose is right here. This is her mouth. This is her head, and her head is connected. It's like she's smearing into another dimension. I don't know what the background is going to be, but I do have the foundation for her face. That's the beauty of everything. You don't know the outcome of everything, but you do have the base. So as long as you can transform the base, you can transform your whole growth. You see how it's windy? I'm definitely not going to finish all of this on camera, but I will leave the end result right here. Well, I'm going to get somewhere with it today. If I don't finish it, I'm definitely going to put the process of it right here, because I'm about to cut off this video. I think I got my message across. I hope I did, and I hope you guys understand where I was coming from, and I hope you guys could hear me with all this wind and with all this distance with me from my camera. It's all the way right here. And I hope you guys like my painting so far, what it looks like. I should definitely do another video, a paint with me video, finishing this painting. It's just, I had to get out this video because somebody asked me, well, Kyra, how can you get rid of your negative thoughts? And I needed to inform you guys on, you can't get rid of your negative thoughts. You can only go with the flow of them and feel them, and then transform them into positive thoughts, because negative thoughts are normal. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hope for another video, because I have another video coming for you tomorrow. Share with your friends, you know, support your girl. Don't forget that you are loved. I love you. You are blessed. Don't forget to count your blessings, and have an amazing day. Okay, until then,